What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some kind of on-the-move bets today as we get into this college football slate. Not going to be in the office. I'm actually in a bourbon lottery, so I've been in line since 5 a.m. If you guys know what I'm talking about, any bourbon hunters out there, gotta love it. Gotta love the sport. But college football does not sleep. So I'm going to give you guys my 4 best bets for today's card. This is a great card. We've been rolling pretty well in college football. Looking to do that again. Last night, made some money on the Friday night lights. Some action that we had going on. The only game I did not hit was I was on the other side of that Arizona game. So losing that bet, but we went 2 and 3 as we looked to tease that. We looked at kind of the Wyoming game, was able to take 14.5 live, so that was a good outcome as well. But let's get down to the picks, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys all like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be talking about 4 bets for this weekend in the Saturday slate for college football that my best bets, okay? So I'm not going to say they're all going to win. I'm not saying we're going to go 3-1, but it would not shock me if we went 4-0. Feeling it a little bit. So let's air it out. Let's get into that first game. That's going to be Tulane, okay? Tulane -7. I'm going to lay it here against Navy. I think Navy's been trending in the wrong direction. And the midshipmen entered this game kind of going against a team that I think is a little undervalued, right? When Tulane does win, they win by margin. So I do think Tulane's going to be able to cover, potentially even win this game by double digits. So I really like the green wave here, -7. I'd bet this up to -8. But if we get on that key number of 7, that's where I'm going to be at for my best bet. Also, South Carolina. We're going to lay the points there with South Carolina. The Gamecocks are probably one of the teams that the market cannot figure out. They're a team where, quite frankly, I think they could be in playoff contention if things would have went a little bit in a different direction. But right now, with what they look to do on offense, that dual threat, that power quarterback run game that they offer, I think it's where the Gamecocks in this spot. Going against a Drew Pine-led team, I just don't think that they have enough firepower to hang with South Carolina. So I'm laying 12.5 with South Carolina. That's another one of my favorite bets, probably my favorite bet of the card. I think they win by extreme margin, and this game could get a little bit ugly here. That's where we're going to have some value there on South Carolina right now, currently at -12.5. I take that all the way up to 13 and 14 as well, okay? The next, we're going to get into some totals, all right? The first one is going to be that Kansas game going against BYU. It's a later start here on the East Coast. Everybody's kind of keying in on that one. It's one where, a lot of people are taking the Jayhawks, all right, with Jalen Daniels and company. Really high-flying offense. They've seemingly found their way lately. But for me in this game, guys, it's pretty much cut and dry. I think there's going to be points. BYU has scored a lot of points in their recent games. I know they sneaked that one by. We know about the controversy with the BYU-Utah spot. But for me, guys, I see points. 55 is a number you can buy that half point. Get it on that key number. So I'm taking the over 55 with Kansas and BYU. That will be one of my best bets. And then the next one, we are going to go up and play a little Big Ten under, okay? This is one where we're going to take the Oregon Ducks and Wisconsin Badgers, okay? Oregon, defensively, they deploy a really good unit. And I think it's kind of one where we're not used to seeing that within the Ducks, and kind of that used to that Chip Kelly brainwashed mentality where they're just going to run it up. They're going to score a lot of points. Not so fast, okay? They're playing Wisconsin. I don't think Wisconsin gets it done offensively against the Ducks. You saw what they were able to do against Michigan State. Michigan State offensively was basically smothered, and Wisconsin isn't even close to the same conversation. So it may be a little bit of a letdown game for Oregon as well, where they're not going to be clicking on all cylinders. So I do think that we do get a lower scoring affair within the Oregon-Wisconsin game, which I'm going to be taking the under, okay? So my 4-pack for this Saturday slate, I know this video is a little bit short, but I just snuck out of the bourbon line, and we are going to be back in it. Got some Weller foolproof, a lot of single barrels. It's going to be a good one. Maybe a little surprise. Hopefully we get some Weller single barrel or CYPB. Great stuff. We get it at retail price, so it's not like where you have to pay $1,000 a bottle like you see on the secondary market. But outside of that, guys, appreciate you watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And just a recap of my picks. I'm laying it with Tulane and South Carolina, and I'm taking the over in BYU, Kansas, and the under within that Oregon-Wisconsin game. All right, appreciate you guys. see you all tomorrow for NFL. We'll be in the office. We'll have a more kind of dedicated video where we'll go through each and every game, and then obviously the NFL anytime touchdown score video with Joey D. Hockey picks will be up as well, so check out those videos. Subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you guys over in the Discord. Good luck.